Elsie.
And I'm Debbie.
And we're two sisters Southern cooking. Hey y'all.
Hey.
So we are making a 2-layer pineapple upside down cake.
So we're going to show you, this is going to be a simple recipe. But we first want to thank the people who gave Elsie and I the pineapple. It is a pink pineapple, which is kind of rare actually.
Yeah, it's more expensive than a normal pineapple is.
Isn't that crazy? That's awesome. So what we're going to do, we're going to make everything simple for you. I cut this up off screen because I knew it was going to be a mass disaster if I did it on screen. And I was right, because the core of it went sideways instead of straight down. And yeah,
took the side of the pineapple out.
Yeah, we had a blowout.
So thank you, Ricky and Lucy Cruz. They follow us, so thank you so much for the pineapple. We are going to enjoy it.
They actually sell and have a
produce business as well.
Yes, over in Cordele, Georgia. So they're followers of the show, and we really appreciate it. Thank you. And we're going to make some good use of this pink pineapple because it's going to be delicious. So we're doing a double layer. So we're going to use a box cake mix and kind of like incorporate it the way we want it. But first we're going to go to the stovetop and we're going to do brown sugar. We're going to do butter. We're going to get all that caramelization, and then we're going to put our pineapples and we're going to pour it in the pan and put the pineapples in the bottom. And you want to do maraschino cherries or no?
No, not really.
You can do that.
You can put maraschino cherries, of course, if you like them. I'm not a big fan of them. Roger loves them, but he likes them in a
like
Coke.
a chocolate or something.
He likes them chocolate covered cherries, but he also likes them in a Coke.
Yeah, so we're not going to put the maraschino cherries in, but I will add how many to put in there in the description box
if you want them.
If you want them. But we're going to abstain from that. And we also chunked up our pineapple rather than making them in the circles, the rings, because we want to be able to sprinkle them on the bottom. It's just it's easier to eat, especially older, because we have Mom and Morris, and they're older, and they have a harder time chewing, so it makes it easier if you make it a little more simple.
I have fond memories of the pineapple upside down cake because our Aunt Flora used to make it. That was one of her desserts that she made for a lot of.
You know what? I don't even remember that.
Really? I do.
That's so funny.
That's funny because I have trouble remembering things, and I remember that.
I remember her potato salad. I remember her chicken and rice, because she did the yellow rice with her chicken.
And her spaghetti.
And her spaghetti. I do remember that because it was like a big deal.
She's the one that taught me how to make a pineapple upside down cake. She
No
taught
kidding.
Roger, actually.
No kidding.
And then Roger showed me how to.
And
Roger used to do all the baking in my house years ago because I worked so much that he would come home from work earlier than me, and he would bake. So,
because he liked the good stuff.
Yeah, that's funny. That's a tidbit y'all probably don't know that he liked to bake.
Yeah, and he's quick to tell us when we don't do it right too. He's quick to tell us and give us pointers. Yeah,
you didn't do it this way. You need to do it this way. I don't know how many times we've heard that.
So you're gonna follow us to the stove, and we're gonna go ahead and start with that caramelization on the bottom of the pans. We're gonna put them in regular cake pans. We're not gonna make it like a box cake mix. We're going to actually add in vegetable oil. We're doing eggs, and we're doing a bunch of other stuff. So
pineapple juice.
Yes, pineapple juice.
That goes into the cake mix.
So we have pineapple juice left over from this, so we salvaged it, and then we added some to it. So, all right, let's go to the stove.
Hey y'all, so I'm turning my burner on here. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my butter in and start melting it, and then I'm gonna add the brown sugar and let it cook until it starts to bubble. And then we'll be ready to assemble our 2 cakes.
So in place of us putting a frosting between the layers, we're just going to put crushed pineapple between the layers. So we're going to drain the juice off and just put crushed pineapple between the layers. That way we'll have like a double effect of pineapple. So
right.
So it'll be so good. And plus we are using a pineapple cake mix, which is pretty tasty. So we're adding on flavor with that.
All right, I'm gonna add in the brown sugar now. This is how I do my single layer pineapple upside down cake. I mix the butter and the brown sugar together and pour it over the pineapples. So that's very similar to the recipe that I use, the method. The only difference is we're going to put them in 2 pans and then we're just going to stack them on top of each other and make a 2-layer cake. It's trying to start to bubble. As soon as it gets a full bubble going on across the whole pan, I'll go ahead and take it off. Alright y'all, we are at a boil now, so I am going to turn this off and then get ready to make our cake. Y'all, so I'm going to make this pineapple cake that we are going to make into a pineapple upside down cake. So I have a box mix that is perfectly moist pineapple supreme cake mix. So we have 4 eggs, a 1/3 cup of oil, and 1 1/3 cups of pineapple juice. Like I was saying earlier, when I make my own 13 by 9 pineapple cake, upside down cake, I use pineapple juice in it instead of the liquid of whatever. If it called for water or whatever, I didn't do that. I did pineapple juice. So we're doing the same thing here. All right, so I'm just gonna add in all the ingredients and then start mixing it together. And then we'll move on to assembling the pineapples and the brown sugar butter mixture into the bottoms of these 2 round pans. Move this out of this way. Pouring in my pineapple juice. And then my oil. Alright, now I'm just going to slowly start mixing this together. So I'm going to keep mixing this for just another minute. Alright, so we need
We need to pour this into the bottom.
Right, and then we need the brown sugar and butter mixture.
Okay.
And then we'll pour this on top, and it bakes for
30 minutes.
30 minutes at 350.
Alrighty. Let me grab that other for you.
I got one.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to pour half of it in this one and the other half in the other one.
Oh, that looks so good.
Okay.
So 350 degrees for 30 minutes. Then we're going to take them out, let them cool for about 15 minutes, then invert them. And after that, then we'll be all set to go.
Okay.
And I'm going to go do cleanup in the kitchen.
So now I'm going to put half of the batter in this one and the other half in that one. Okay. Just going to spread it around and make sure that it's level. Tap them to get some of the air bubbles out. This is like a magic trick that I always am scared of doing. Every time I try to flip a cake over like that,
It makes you
nervous.
Yeah,
makes you nervous.
What we're going to do is we're going to center the bottom up. So we'll fill the edge, the ridge of it, and center it up. And then what we'll do is, all right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, we're going to flip it. We let it cool for 15 minutes.
Okay. Now we're going to let it sit for a minute to release.
If you ever in doubt, hit the bottom of it and it will release
it. Did pretty good.
So
there's a couple pieces of pineapple, we're going to snack on those.
Here we are. I'm just going to put pineapple tidbits in between. If you wanted to, you could put that fluff in between, but we're not doing that. We're just putting pineapple tidbits in here. And just smooth it out. And there we go. I think that's a good enough reason. All right, now this one's going to be the challenge of the day because the other one is easy. All right, here, let me catch that one before it runs away. There we go.
Okay.
All right, ready? All right, okay. Set it down. Woo! Well, we got juice.
We're gonna have to clean up a mess.
Well, we got a mess. Yes, we do. All right. Get you a spatula and just guide it over top of it, and we're going to just put it right on top. There we go. Just pull back slowly. All right. Now we gotta get this one out. All right. All right, we got it done. All right, we will see you guys in our next video. Y'all have a blessed day. It's gonna be so good.
We're gonna clean the edges up a little bit.
Yeah.
There's pineapple juice basically.
Yes.
On the edges.
Yeah. Some good eating right there. All right, guys. We'll show you the cleaned up version in our next clip.
I'm Elsie.
And I'm Debbie.
And
we're Two Sisters Southern Cooking. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.